In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. In the pages of Islamic history lies a story layered with deception, power, and unyielding truth. A story that centers around the 8th Imam, Ali ibn Musa al-Ridha, peace be upon him, and the Abbasid Caliph Al Ma'mun. One might ask, how could Al Ma'mun, the very man who honored Imam Ridha, named him his successor, and publicly elevated his status, ultimately be the one responsible for poisoning him? It seems contradictory, but when we delve deeper, the reasons unfold with clarity. Abbasid al-Harawi, a close companion of the Imam, once explained this contradiction when questioned about it. He said Al-Ma'mun never failed to recognize the immense nobility of Imam Ridha, peace be upon him. That very nobility, in fact, was the reason he honored him in the first place. But Al-Ma'mun's intentions were never sincere. He appointed Imam Ridha as his successor, not out of love or piety, but with a hidden agenda. He sought to portray the Imam as someone drawn to power and worldly leadership, hoping that such a perception would diminish the Imam's spiritual image in the eyes of the people. But destiny had other plans. Instead of the people doubting the Imam, their love for him grew even more. His dignity, wisdom, and spiritual authority only became more radiant. Seeing that his initial plan had failed, Al-Ma'mun turned to another tactic. He summoned scholars and debaters from various religions and sects, from Jews, Christians, Magians, Sabians, Brahmins, to even materialist philosophers and heretical Muslim sects, hoping that someone could challenge Imam Ridha and expose a flaw in his knowledge. But each debate only ended in the same result: complete intellectual defeat for the challengers and a greater recognition of the Imam's unmatched wisdom. The people's respect turned into conviction. They began saying openly, "By God, our Ridha is more deserving of the caliphate than Al-Ma'mun." Reports of this reached the ears of the caliph, and it burned him. Jealousy took root in his heart. Rage simmered quietly beneath his calm exterior. Imam Ridha, peace be upon him, fearless and truthful, never shied away from correcting Al-Ma'mun or exposing his manipulations, even in his presence. These moments humiliated the caliph even further, deepening his internal conflict. But he remained silent, masking his enmity with a smile. When every plot failed, when respect for the Imam only continued to rise, and every attempt to undermine him ended in public defeat, Al-Ma'mun made his final move. Imam Ridha was martyred not because of a political rivalry, but because truth outshined falsehood, and light proved too bright for those drowning in darkness. This tragedy is more than a historical account. It is a powerful reminder that divine authority, even when surrounded by the schemes of the most cunning rulers, remains untouchable in essence. The martyrdom of Imam Ridha was not the end of his legacy, it was the beginning of its eternal rise.